watching The Buck Stops Here, and I'm Barkha. On the program this evening, the focus is on protests by students of the Northeast in the heart of the capital, where one of their own was brutally murdered, giving rise to a fundamental question: are we a country of racists? Also, one of the defining images coming from those protests today, Rahul Gandhi making an appearance. Did he learn from his absence in the aftermath of the gang rape protests of December 16, where everybody kept saying, where is Rahul Gandhi? Is he borrowing a leaf from the Aam Aadmi Party? Well, we don't know, but Rahul Gandhi joined those protests for a short while and promised that all action would be taken to help those students get justice against racism. Alright, also coming up on The Buck Stops Here, we'll be asking whether the responses from Rahul Gandhi, from Narendra Modi, from Arvind Kejriwal, all of them are now bringing up the attacks on people from the Northeast in their political rallies. Narendra Modi and the Aam Aadmi Party have exchanged sharp words in the last 24 hours over who's responsible. Mr. Modi is saying Aam Aadmi Party has given Delhi a bad name. Aam Aadmi Party is saying, what about attacks in the BJP-run government of Karnataka? On the program today, we'll be asking whether racism is now at the center of the political debate or whether it's netagiri over the Northeast. Also coming up on The Buck Stops Here later today, Sharad Pawar's clean chit to Narendra Modi has raised more than one eyebrow in political circles. Is he angling for better seats from the Congress in Maharashtra? Or is clean chit politics actually going to obstruct justice, whether in 1984, 2002 or in Muzaffarnagar? How should we read Mr. Pawar's statement? That'll be a big debate on The Buck Stops Here coming up later tonight. But let's get started now with our special segment. Starting tonight, we bring you a new series, actually an old series that we're bringing back to life, called Chai Stop. Why is it called Chai Stop? Well, because we believe that at the heart of every significant conversation in India is a cup of chai. In this series, every night on The Buck Stops Here, we'll bring you the voices of the people instead of the voices of the politicians. Let's get you started on The Buck Stops Here tonight with Chai Stop. All conversations take place over a cup of chai, and in election season, all political debate also takes place over a cup of chai. This is an election campaign in which the BJP has even introduced the origins of Narendra Modi as a former tea vendor into the political discourse. So beginning today, with chai being at the heart of conversation and political argument, we bring you our new series, Chai Stop. Every day, we'll stop off at a chai vendor like this one. Today, we're at Jantar Mantar, bringing you the voices of the people from the Northeast who've gathered here to protest against the murder of a young 19-year-old. Politicians are now competing to respond to this issue. Rahul Gandhi joined the protest today, and other politicians could be following. Beginning tonight, our special series, Chai Stop, bringing you the voices of the people on the issues that matter to them. Today we ask, are we a racist people?
Long live! Long live! Long live! Long live! It's high time that we are not treated like second-class Indian citizens. Racism! Racism!
There is only one India, and that India is for all of us. We are going to fight for that, and we are going to ensure that you get respect in this country. Full stop.
Long live!
On the Chai Stops here this evening, we begin with bringing you this telecast from Jantar Mantar. Jantar Mantar, of course, is where the biggest protests in the capital take place, and we're right outside a very popular dhaba here. Here, the protests today have been, of course, to protest against racism. They've also been to protest against the brutal murder of Nido Tanya. He was only 19 years old, and you can see his picture right here. And this entire debate has got politicized as well. We've seen the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party trading charges over it. We have seen Rahul Gandhi make a visit here and join the protests, and A number of the young people here are saying they're glad he came, but they want to point out that there's nothing political about these protests. It's about the basic humanity or the lack of humanity that we've seen behind these acts of racism. And over cups of tea, we're going to be talking about what these young people here really want. Tell me something. You've heard the debate now between Narendra Modi is mentioning this, Aam Aadmi Party is mentioning this, Rahul Gandhi is here. Are you feeling that politicians are finally paying attention to people from the Northeast and to the issue of racism?
See, first of all, since we are protesting here since from 31st of January, and today when I see all the politicians coming here to Jantar Mantar, I believe that politicians are now believing it and they are participating and they are concerned for the safety of...
They're finally responding to it.
Yeah, they are responding to us.
Yeah? But when you see, are you worried that it could get into a political battle and the real issue will not be served?
No, I have personally met Rahul Gandhi this morning and Arvind Kejriwal in Secretariat this morning, and they have assured us to what we call serve justice as soon as possible for this particular issue.
Now, I want to ask all of you, please have your tea. I want to ask all of you how long you're going to stay here, and when will this protest in a way have served its purpose? How long have you been here?
I've been staying here for the past 6 years now.
Okay. Yes. And how long will this protest go on?
I'll be coming here any day, every day until and unless we get justice.
What do you want exactly?
I just want people to start recognizing us as citizens of this country. I don't want people looking at me as if I'm an animal. You know, when I go out, I see people, I mean, it's disheartening when I see mom and dad, the fathers, they're like, ye dekho chinky Chinese ja rahi hai. So that's really disheartening from someone who's so elder. When you see that, it disheartens you. But I still continue, I still believe that somehow, somewhere, some changes are going to come.
What do you make of the politicians now getting into the act on this? Like I said, Mr. Modi made a reference of this in his speech at Meerut. Today, the Aam Aadmi Party hit back and said, what about the exodus of Northeast, people from the Northeast from Karnataka? Rahul Gandhi suddenly came here. A lot of people are saying that Rahul Gandhi was absent in the aftermath of the gang rape protests, but he's responding to this. So how do you see his intervention and the responses of the other politicians?
Honestly speaking, I see all of it as just a publicity stunt.
By all politicians?
Yeah. Because right now the assembly elections are coming. So they all want to be...
Lok Sabha elections.
Yeah, the Lok Sabha elections. So they all want to be in the TV. And any issue that's garnering some media attention, they're always there talking about it. Promises, they keep coming, but they don't do anything about it.
You think it's a publicity stunt? You didn't think that?
No, I didn't think that because I'm personally monitoring this case and I'm really concerned about this particular issue.
But it's interesting. So somebody thinks politicians are finally responding to issues of the Northeast, and others are saying it's just a publicity stunt. People are competing. Netas are now fighting over basically getting traction on this issue because it's election season. Let me ask you, what do you think?
I would like to clear the point made by both of them.
Yeah.
Because one is hopeful that this time, I mean, there has been enough words and no action. But this time, on a positive note, we are expecting action. But again, one of the speakers said that she doesn't find anything positive because all throughout these years, many promises has been made to Northeasterners.
And they've been broken.
And they have been broken. Where are the results? But this time, like we had said, we want the law to take its course in a very hard and stringent manner so that no such case would come up again.
Yes.
Because when this case is made a missile of, then I'm sure people will realize that it is high time. It is high time to honor the rules and the constitutions of this country, irrespective of the religion, caste or creed. Maybe we may be from Northeast, or maybe somebody is from a foreign country.
Yeah, but this is no way to treat them.
Yeah.
Let me ask you. Come here. You're holding Nido's poster as well. What do you feel now that all politicians are, in a sense, talking about this issue, and you know, even the media, even we are guilty of not treating issues from the Northeast with as much attention as they deserve. And now suddenly you find this right at the center of this entire debate, the political debate. Do you feel hopeful or do you feel cynical like her? She felt cynical. She said it's all a publicity stunt. Do you think it's a publicity stunt, or do you think politicians are finally responding to the issues of the Northeast?
I don't think they're responding. It's just a publicity stunt. That's what I feel.
You think it's a publicity
Yeah,
stunt?
because it's been done time and again and again. I've seen it before too. Actions are never taken, but they just give us false assurance. That's all.
Can I put this to a vote here? Those of you who think that politicians are finally responding with sensitivity and concern to your issues, raise your hand. Those who are hopeful, raise your hand. I'm not seeing very many hands, but you are one of the hopeful people. Tell me what you think.
I think they will do something about this seriously this time.
You feel more hopeful this time?
More hopeful.
What did you think of Mr. Gandhi being here? Because a lot of people said he was absent when the gang rape protests happened, and this time he's present.
As a human, he was here, so I can't say anything. As a human, as a person, and it can happen to anyone. And we're happy he arrived here as a person, as a human.
Now, we're also seeing people here who are not from the Northeast, but they're joining in this conversation. If you want to say something?
Yeah, I have lived for 4 years in IIT Guwahati in northeastern India. They're the most beautiful people and the most nationalist persons on this India.
Yeah.
So I just want to support them. I have seen in Mumbai, in Bangalore, the kind of discrimination that they have seen.
Yes.
So I just want to support them.
And what do you make of the fact that all politicians, from Mr. Modi to Mr. Rahul Gandhi to Arvind Kejriwal, are all talking about this?
Yeah, I'm basically concerned about Mr. Rahul Gandhi, the kind of, the sensitivity that he has shown. He should take up this issue, and he's our youth leader, so he should...
So you approve of what he's done?
Yeah.
I want to ask you, but you felt very cynical. Why? Yes. Explain your cynicism to me, because let's put this again on vote. How many of you are not convinced that despite the political response to this, we're going to see anything change? How many of you are feeling cynical? How many of you are feeling cynical? Raise your hand. I know she's feeling cynical. I'm seeing a lot of other hands go up, and I'm going to come to him in a second. You want to add a line there?
Yes, for the past 7-8 years, I'm not saying, but the figures are saying. The figures are saying that there have been like a lot of discrimination against the Northeast, because every year, 1 or 2 incidents, someone died, a Northeasterner died, or she's raped. And every year that happens. And every time some of the politicians, they come out and they say, yes, we're going to do this for you, we're going to do that for you, but nothing happens.
So seeing Rahul Gandhi here today?
No, it didn't give me any hope.
It didn't give you
No.
hope? You didn't feel convinced?
No, but I'm pining my hopes on Arvind Kejriwal.
You think Arvind Kejriwal will do
Because
something more?
I'm hoping, because he's been like the renegade guy. He's like the renegade government. So I'm hoping that he'll do something, because if he can stand for, if he can sit for a dharna for his law minister, for the image of the law minister, then I think we Indians, he should also sit for Indians. Why not? Why only for his law minister?
So you want Arvind Kejriwal to start a dharna?
Yes.
Those of you who think that's a good idea, raise your hand. Those of you who think Mr. Kejriwal should start a dharna. Yeah. One second. Let me just get you the mic. Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Kejriwal is supposed to sit with us tomorrow by 3:30 p.m. at this same venue.
You're giving us some very important news.
Yeah.
You are saying, okay, see, now you're doing my job for me. You are saying Arvind Kejriwal is joining your dharna tomorrow.
Yes, because I have met him today.
And is he going to come like Mr. Gandhi for a little while, or is he going to sit with you?
No, he will be sitting with us tomorrow. And he has affirmed, we assure us that he will be sitting with us tomorrow at this particular venue.
So now here's what I want to ask. Mr. Rahul Gandhi has come. People are saying it's a contrast to how he handled the gang rape protest. Mr. Kejriwal, we have just been informed here, very important piece of news, by the way, for our viewers. He will be joining the dharna of these protests. But you are cynical. You feel what's going on, this is something to do with elections.
Yes, because for me, racial discrimination is a national thing. It's not only about Northeast. People from Kashmir, South Indian, everyone faces. It's a national thing.
Yeah.
And I don't think this, it's deeply rooted in our system, Indian system. So I believe that this politics and this is not going to do any help as of now, because people should change. This is what I feel. Their outlook should change, and then only a positive thing can be seen.
You don't feel any hope from big faces like Mr. Kejriwal and Rahul Gandhi being here?
As of me, I'm optimistic about Kejriwal, because he is like a new revolution in. It's such a thing in Delhi, just coming up and just claiming power. So I'm optimistic about him.
But not about Mr. Gandhi?
Yes, Congress, I don't know, but like since we have seen the Delhi rape cases and lots of discrimination against women, and I don't think Congress has done enough. And people are now, they have enough of it.
You felt cynical too, you raised your hand. Come, why are you cynical?
I don't think they'll do anything as such. I think these are all just publicity stunts, like they said, that it's just for the vote banks and the election is coming up. So after a month or two, it's all going to die out. And I don't think anyone will focus again on this issue. And not just the people of Northeast and Delhi, but also the states itself are also ignored and neglected all the time. So I don't think the politicians will do anything.